of the story instantly when an author let their 21st century morality bleed into the world that they built, which is fundamentally different from our world right now.
Sister, preach! Preach!
And if you write about a place where public execution is super common, like you can walk on the street and then see bodies hanging, and that's super normal for people who live in this world, and your main character brings this up in a conversation and says this is crazy and barbaric, and they really don't think the government should be doing this at all, it doesn't make sense for other characters to be like, oh yeah, of course, we all agree, this is awful.
This is a point I've been trying to hone in for quite a while. And the answer to why this is happening is a lot simpler than you think. Even when I'm filming, I'm watching these two. Very simply, authors of the modern day aren't authors. They're political activists. What you'll notice is that morality always tends to be political, and it always tends to lean for that author. Most authors of the modern day are unable to write a story that does not fit their own narrative.
Because then, which way is it? Is public execution a normal thing in this world or not? Of course, this doesn't apply if every character involved in this conversation is a part of a resistance group, or it's already pre-established that everyone does hate this secret.
Let me give you some advice. If all your characters are part of a rebellious group, then you're not actually giving the audience enough time with what they disagree with by people that agree with it to actually frame it in a good versus bad situation.
The point is, whatever you set up in this fictional society needs to stay consistent no matter what you feel about it personally in your real life.
I get an amen! Amen!
If violence is common in this world, then we need to see what that means for people living in this world exactly. You can't just mention, oh, violence is common, and this doesn't really come back.
This is a literary sin known as tell and not show. The common phrase being show not tell, which means the author's like, this world bad because X. And then we never see X. And then all the heroes are against X. It's dumb, exhausting, poor writing.
You've created a world that is overtly, seriously racist, either as a human society or like elves versus dwarfs, then if someone even believes in the most basic equality and decency towards the quote-unquote lesser race, they should logically face really harsh social consequences.
See, this is the problem, because she's expecting writers to do what writers are supposed to do, which is not tell their own moral dilemmas, political colorations, and all that nonsense. They're supposed to tell a good story. They're supposed to make things logically progress, but we don't have that today. Modern authors are only interested to project whatever modern political argument or notion they have onto their audience. And it's never like a form of a conversation either. They only want to beat you over the head with it. My examples being every TV show, movie, and book that has come out of Hollywood in the last decade.
Because people in the story wouldn't see their idea the way you see it. Basically, if you choose to explore those topics in a fictional world to a rather extreme extent, you do need to commit to it for the story to come out good.
Based.